Well, welcome back, goldpaydrtreviews.com. Dylan here. I know I'm going to be a day late on this video. Won't be out December 1st. I was reviewing something else and came across a problem, and I had to end that review in the middle of it, and I'm going to try to come back to it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not, but one of my buddies happened to have some Paydirt he said I could have. So I'm going to review this. This is EurekaGoldSands.com. This is their 1 pound bag. It's $39.99. I don't believe there was shipping on it, but I'll have to check, and I will put it on my website if there was shipping or not. Since, again, I didn't get this, I don't remember. I do know it's $39.99 because I recently was looking at his website. Eureka Gold Sands has been around since 2004. They make a lot of boasts and claims on their website. He says he sold 40,000 bags of Paydirt in the last 14 years, I guess. Or 13 years, whatever it is. Yeah, 13 years. So that's a lot of Paydirt. So I'm really curious to see if it's any good. If you've been in business for 13 years selling Paydirt, it's probably should be pretty good. With this, he says it's the only bag that has guaranteed platinum in it, so it should have platinum in it. I don't know that. I mean, I know I recently did one. I think it was Yours Karuk that had platinum in it, or maybe it was somebody else that had platinum in it. I had some that I found a really nice piece of platinum in. So I don't know if they guaranteed it or not, but you know, that's neither here or there. You know, he does say there's platinum. He says it's loaded with 0.75 grams of gold or platinum, and platinum. But then in the small description, he says he puts in 0.5 to 0.8 grains of gold. So that's roughly 0.35 to 0.5 grams. So I'm guessing that means if he's guaranteeing 0.75 and then he's only putting in 8 grains of gold max, that means the picker of platinum should be about 1/4 gram. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, you know, a lot of people's descriptions are kind of all over the place. But we'll find out. I'm going to go through this and we'll see that on my website. I'll describe, you know, tell you about what the Roy was and any of my thoughts on what the weigh-ins of all the gold versus whatever platinum. He does ship it in a clear coffee bag. It's clear on one side and not on the other. Which, you know, I'm not a fan of these coffee bags because they're so hard to see if you got anything trapped in there. Like, I mean, you can see right here. There's a lot of Paydirt here. And in a normal coffee bag, you really can't see that. So this is at least a little better that it is clear on one side. You know, I'm not a big, huge fan of these bags. But, you know, I guess if you're going to have one, if it's clear on one side, that's better. You know, I'll have to run it through the water to get anything out. So, really rocky looking stuff. So I'm going to go and I'm going to screen this all out and we'll find out what that's at and then I'll be right back. All right. So back, finished screening everything out. And let me tell you, I'm really surprised at the ratio. Usually most bags of Paydirt are about the same ratios, you know, or they're pretty close. But, this is the first time I've ever gotten a bag of Paydirt that almost has no small Paydirt, which is really amazing. So, this is an over 10. You probably got more over 10 than anything else out of all these, which is really surprising. Just a little bit less of the under 10, over 20. And this stuff, it looks really wet, but it's not. It's really dry. I don't know why, but it looks wet, but it's not. And then this is the, or maybe I have these backwards. I have these backwards. I was messed them up. This is the under 10, over 20. Haven't had any coffee this morning, so, and it's probably, you know, a little bit less than the under 10, the over 10, and then even a little less than that is the under 20, over 30. Again, it looks really wet, but it's not, and it's kind of, you know, got that. Oh no. Then this is the under 30. Nothing. I mean, just the littlest amount. I really doubt I'll find any gold in that, you know. He does say on his website he doesn't put any gold in that's under 20 mesh. So I didn't expect to find any small fine gold. And I know a couple sellers that do that. And I don't understand why is they do that, because, you know, if some guy buys Paydirt and if your bag's loaded with under 20 mesh and they can't find it because it's their first time panning, then they're going to, you know, give you a bad review. They're going to say, oh, it's junk, it's junk. So, you know, the bigger the gold, the easier it is to find. But it really surprised me that nothing under 30 really for the mesh. So, for the Paydirt. We'll see. There's a lot of over 10, so I'm hoping to find some pickers in here at least. You know, there's supposed to be some platinum, so we'll find out. I'm going to go and I'm going to pan these out and start putting them back together and start showing you part by part. All right, I'll be back. Let me get my water. Well, I'm back, and since normally I do the over 10 and the under 10 over 20 at this point, but I'm only going to do the over 10 right now since there's no under 30 really to pan later. So, so 4 pickers. I mean, out of the over 10, I didn't weigh them. You know, they're going to be, I mean, I can put them on the scale real quick. They're going to be still wet. So take that into mind. Just curiosity. Who's got me? So 0.46 is what it's showing on here. I mean, they are wet, so, you know, 0.48 when it finally settled. So that's not bad. I mean, $40 and I already got almost a half a gram just in the pickers. So, you know, I'm happy. So far, I'm happy. I mean, it was really easy to pan out that the over 10, you know, to get these 4 pickers. So I'm going to pan out this. This is the under 10, over 20. Again, didn't see anything, but still haven't found any platinum. So I will go through it all again afterwards just to make sure, since I'm not a big, you know, platinum person. I mean, I have found some before, so, you know, I should find it. But, you know, he says there's a platinum picker, but I don't know what they consider a picker. You know, everyone's idea of a picker is different. So, all right, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go pan this out and come back and show you what I get out of here. All right, back, panned out the under 10 over 20, and that was it. One small flake. So far, 4 little pickers, 1 little flake. That's what I have so far. But I still get to pan out this and this. So I'm really hoping there's more in here. I still didn't find, and I mean, I went through the over 10 and the under 10 over 20 a couple times looking for a platinum, and I didn't see it. So I don't know what to say about that. You know, maybe it's in here, maybe, you know, I don't know. We'll see. If I don't find it, I'll go through it a 3rd time, and then I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, be right back and finish. I'm gonna pan these both out for the next video, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. All right. Well, surprises continue. All finished up with everything. One thing I will say is this Paydirt was a lot dirtier than I would think it was, considering that there was nothing in the under 30 mesh. But it really mucked up my water pretty good. So again, 4 pickers I got out of the over 10. So happy with that. I got the 1 little flake in the under 10 over 20. And this is it. This is what I got out of, I know it's going to be hard to see, but that's except for the 1 little piece of gold right here. I keep picking up with my finger. That 1 little piece of gold. All the rest of that is platinum. And then in the under 30, of course, there was nothing. So, and this is what I found in the under 20 over 30. So, I don't know. I'm kind of debating about this Paydirt. You know, I don't go into the Paydirt. I like gold, you know, because that amount of platinum isn't really going to do anything for me. I mean, how often am I going to find platinum? So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So, and I didn't find a platinum picker. I mean, I went through it a couple times and I didn't find it. Maybe it's just, I mean, platinum's heavier than gold, so I should have found it. But I didn't, so I don't know if there wasn't there. If for some reason maybe it was round and it rolled off and I missed it. 3 times I panned the stuff, so I don't know. I'm guessing with the Roy, it's going to probably end around 50% with this bag. I did look it up. I didn't pay shipping. I was wondering about that earlier. But it was $39.99 for this bag of Paydirt. It's 1 pound. Tell you the truth, it wasn't much fun. You know, the fun factor in this really wasn't there because everything's so big. I mean, you know, when half your Paydirt gets you nothing except for a little bit of platinum, which is, you know, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gold. You know, I bought gold Paydirt. I kind of want gold. You know, I understand platinum's worth money and it's worth it, but, you know, if you add these 5 little specks to a jar, I mean, there's nothing you can do with it. I don't know. Would I buy this Paydirt again? I probably will. I'll probably give it one more try just to see. You know, maybe this was a bad bag. Who knows? You know, everybody gets a second chance. You know, the Roy wasn't so horrible that, you know, I would never try again just based on the Roy. It looks like it's going to be okay. It's going to be around the 50% mark, which seems to be pretty much like my cutoff is before I'll ban them for life for me. So, but I'm up in the air on this. You know, it wasn't much fun. You know, it was fun to pan these top 2. You know, and to get the seed pickers is always great. Seeing that little flake was good. But when half of your Paydirt, you know, gets you nothing except for a couple little pieces of platinum and one tiny fleck of gold, I don't know. I'm up in the air about this, so I'll have to see. You have to read on my website if I ever review him again. He's been in business for a long time, so, you know, people must be happy with him. But then there's other sites that have been in business a long time that, you know, I don't know. I mean, obviously it was easy panning. If you're just looking for big chunky pieces of gold, I mean, you could just pan off the top stuff and all this stuff, not worry about it unless you want the platinum. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't much fun. I don't know what the Roy is going to get me, but I don't know. I'll probably buy it again at some point just to try and make sure this wasn't a whammy bag, because everyone gets a whammy bag. And but I am kind of disappointed since I didn't get a platinum picker. You know, that kind of, you know, I'm sure this will be within his range for gold, because he says 5 to 8 grains of gold, and this is probably going to be around that. But I don't think it'd weigh up as 0.75. I really don't. So, but I mean, I'm not going to split hairs, you know. I'm not worried about that too much, but, you know, I don't know. I'm up in the air with it. This is what I got. Again, this is about what I'm going to do with it. It's Eureka Gold Sands, $39.99, 1 pound bag of Paydirt. I don't know. I guess you'll have to wait. Maybe I'll write some on my blog tonight that I'll sort it out in my head about this stuff. But this is what I got out of it. I guess I'm going to be done for now. I'll see you in a couple of days. I'm going to try and put as many reviews as I can in December. My son's been wanting to camp in the backyard. I mean, that's his new little kick this month, is he wants to. So I told him we're going to review some of the equipment. If he's going to make me spend money on equipment, I'm going to review it. So I don't know. And I still got to sort out the other bag that originally started panning, and I ran into a problem with it. So I have to do that one, and I'll still have another bag later in this month. So I'm going to try and get as much done as I can this month. In January, I'll have Paydirt. In February, of course. So, all right, well, I'm off. Y'all have a nice time and happy panning and good luck. And hopefully some people buy y'all some Paydirt for Christmas. That's what I'm getting for Christmas. So, later.